where we spotlight bookkeepers and accounting pros who keep businesses running, paychecks landing, and owners out of jail. You deserve to feel proud, confident, and seen, preferably in that order. We have a phenomenal guest today. Tony Proctor is joining us, and trust me, you're going to want to take notes. But first, here's Deb with our partner of the week.
Well, thanks, Donna. I mean, yes, I do like to make my spreadsheets like love stories. I don't know where you found that.
I didn't tell her that. I was going to say that, so she was laughing.
Oh,
So,
God,
anyway.
it's so true, though. Yeah. Anyway, our partner of the week is one of my dear friends, Alicia Katz-Pollock and Royal Wise Owls. I tell you what, if anybody can teach you QuickBooks and how to run this business and all the technical stuff and curveballs and everything that a client can throw to you, it's Alicia. If you want to sharpen your skills without reinventing the wheel every single week, you need to hear about Owls. And her training platform is such a really great resource. It's just not one Zoom call where you show up, take notes, and of course you put on your little note taker. And do you really ever look at them again? Come on, admit it, you don't. And then you hope you remember everything later. Oh yeah, what was that one guy said? You know, it's a whole learning platform designed for bookkeepers who want ongoing support, real training, and a place to build their skills as things change. And do you think we're at a massive change right now? Oh my gosh. And it's just not a series of webinars. The Owls have on-demand recording, research library, a community, quizzes if you like that sort of thing, and an active community of bookkeepers just like us. And what I like about Alicia is that her training is the kind that comes from actually doing the work. She's not one of these book teachers, that's never done it. She's out there doing the work. It's practical, it's clear, and it's built for people like you who are actually in the trenches with clients every day. So if you've been wishing you had one solid place to keep learning about QuickBooks instead of piecing everything together on your own, take a look at Royal Wise Owls at royalwise.com. The link is in the show notes below. And tell Alicia Donna and I sent you. So, anyway,
All right.
I am so thrilled Tony's here. And I've been asking him, I don't know how long, you need to be in our podcast. You need to... Yeah. So finally, he agreed.
We had an open slot so
Yeah.
that he could get in.
Thank you.
That was
Thank you,
basically it.
Donna, because before we even get started, Deb, you're trying to throw me under the bus. And it took me a year. I was able to get into my dentist chair before I was able to get on this show.
I had to go and pick and choose people like, okay, we've asked them, we keep bugging them, but we don't have open slots. So I went and pick and choose people like who we've been bugging, but they can't get in.
Yeah, and I feel like we've known each other forever. We keep going to the same conferences, showing up at the same place. I don't even remember the first time we met. But it feels like we're friends from...
We've been doing this for a long time.
Long time. And how long have you been doing it?
So I've been in it for 20 years.
Now, did you start working for somebody else? How did you get started in this profession?
So I've been kind of coined the numbers nerd just in the various circles that I've been in. And so interesting, some people know my story. I actually spent a good amount of time in IT management.
Okay.
But while I was in IT management, I was just kind of started in this space. It started out solely as tax return stuff. And then as I was doing tax returns, I realized that folks that had Schedule Cs had no type of books whatsoever. I mean, they just have bank statements that had commingling all through it, right? And I was like, okay, let me help you guys out with this. So then that's kind of when I brought in the books and accounting piece into the fold, still as a side hustle at that time. And then the next tier was like, oh, I got some folks who have employees and they are screwing payroll all up. And so kind of added payroll into the mix and did that as a side hustle for like the first half, so about 10 years.
Oh, really? 10 years?
Yeah, and then from there, after 10 years in it, the corporate space that I was in, I was like, you know what, enough's enough. I'm going to go out here on my own and see what happens. And it's been 10 years since then.
And what was the tipping point that made you finally pull the plug and go out? What was the spark that made you do it? What was the little thing that when you went over the cliff, like the little guy on The Price is Right that goes, poof? What was the spark?
It's probably similar to some of the viewers' stories. So in corporate, I started seeing the writings on the wall, if you will, that they were getting ready to do something different. I think, it was probably something stupid, but whatever. And
That's
so
always
when they
stupid.
made that, yeah, when they made that decision, they're like, hey, we're going to make this change. And I said, great. I asked you very specifically if you were going to do that, and you lied to my face and said, no, we're not doing that. So when they said, this is what we're going to do, I said, great. Thank you. Sounds like a great idea. And they just kind of looked at me and was like, so you're okay with that? I was like, that's your decision. So be it. And I remember this story very vividly. I've shared this several times, but I remember walking out of the office, going outside, did a lap around the building, called my wife, and I'm going to accelerate the story, but at maybe 6 months prior to this happening, I told my wife that I was like complacent in my job, and it was going to take a swift kick for me to leave because it felt good. Direct deposit showed up, everything was wonderful.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I told her, I said, hey, my commitment is that I sit 24 hours on any major decision. So I said, at this point, I'm ready to go. If I come home, I go to sleep, and I wake up tomorrow and I'm still ready to go, it's a wrap. The next day, I went in and I said, it's a wrap. I'm going full time into my firm, and we'll see what happens from there.
And isn't that the truth? I mean, you always think about starting your own firm, but the paycheck is nice. It's really not that bad. I can put up with it. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then something happens where you go, okay,
The trigger.
I'm done.
I'm done.
What's the done? And I always think it's interesting to find out what was that spark that made you
Yep.
finally say, okay, the direct deposit paycheck is not worth it. I'm going to take a chance on myself.
I'm going to take a chance on myself. That's absolutely right.
Yep. And then you find out you're your best, like, wow, why didn't I do this like 10 years
A
ago?
long time ago.
Exactly.
But I think that I think things are appointed, right? And so I had to go through that journey of the what if. I had to walk out that, because I think if I had not gone through that process, I probably would not have appreciated
Yes.
going into it on my own. And
That's
we
why
see this
second
with a
marriages
lot
are
of
so much
business
better than
owners.
the first ones.
Yeah, like we see it with some
Because
of
you
our
really
business owners.
appreciate how good the second guy was.
It's a learning process too.
Yeah.
It
You
is.
learned a
It's
lot of
all-
stuff.
yeah.
I'm sure you learned a lot of stuff at that job
I
that
did.
like helped you. You knew what to do and what the more important, what
Yeah.
not to do.
It made a
Yeah,
difference.
what you don't
It
like.
definitely made a difference.
And-
I think
yeah.
even though I very vividly remember the trigger, I think that the fire, if you will, was starting to build 6 months prior when I said to my wife, hey, I think I'm complacent and I don't think I'm going to do anything else. At that point, I think that's when the process started to be like, okay, this transition is about to happen at some point, so get ready for it.
Right. Did you think to yourself, I don't know how old you were then, but like, gee, I'm 25. I'm going to do this for the rest of my life?
I did. And interestingly, because when I built it 10 years prior to me making that full transition, like the name of the firm is Proctor and Associates. It has always been a legacy mindset. I've always been saying, hey, I'm going to build something for my family to carry on.
Uh-huh.
And so, some people, I think they just say, hey, enough's enough. I'm going to go figure it out on my own. I had been putting a plan together for 10 years.
Wow.
At some point, I know that this is where I'm going to be.
So when you stepped in your own firm, it's almost like you had already visualized it and it was there?
I did. I absolutely visualized it. And interestingly, when I was working in the corporate space, I would walk around the office and imagine, like, you know what? When I get my space, my office is going to look like this. I'm going to have this conference room that's got these glass windows. I imagine my firm's name being on the wall there.
I think that is so, it's what's that, manifest your destiny or something like that?
Manifestation.
Visualize what you want to have.
Absolutely.
I keep visualizing myself being thin, it's
And
not
it's
working.
going to happen at
But I'm
some
working
point.
on it. So one day I'm going to wake up 100 pounds lighter. But I think it's true. You have to really see yourself in the
You do.
position that you can
absolutely
do
have
it.
to.
That's great. So what is the one, so you've been in this firm, on your own 20 years, you said?
Well, I've been on my own by myself for 10 Well,
10.
full time in it for 10, but the firm has been around for 20.
And you're in Charlotte.
I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. Yep.
So do you mainly do tax, accounting? What do you do?
So we're tax, accounting, payroll, and then advisory as well.
Of course, now with AI, you have to go to
I mean,
advisory.
we have to, and I think it's
Yeah.
we're able to put a name on it, but I think so many of us have been advising
Yes, we
clients for
have.
a long time.
Right, we have. I mean, we tell them
Yeah.
don't spend money on that. I mean,
Yeah.
if you want to make this happen, don't do this.
That's advice.
And that's if you look at the root word of advisory, it's advice,
There it is.
and we give advice all the time.
Yeah.
So maybe we should rename it so people think they can do it, because I think
I
sometimes
want
they
a
think they
better
have to
name
be-
for it.
Yeah, they
I
have
want
to
a
be
better
more.
name. I
than-
hate the name advisory.
What do you want
I
to
think
call it,
it's
Donna?
been-
What-
I don't
what
know
to
yet.
do,
I
Ari?
cannot
What to do,
Yeah,
Ari?
yeah. What to do.
There you go.
Do
The what
this.
to do. The WTD.
I don't know.
What to do.
There you go.
All right.
I'm
I
still
got it.
working on it. I've been trying. Yeah, what to
WTD.
do.
We're gonna
Yeah.
we're gonna have our WTD conversation.
There we
What's
go.
that? What to do?
We can start a conference, the WTD conference.
There you go. I love it.
There. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think if you did rename
heard
it
it
to the
here first.
WTD, if you told bookkeepers and accountants, okay, so tell me what should they do? What to do with this information?
Mm-hmm.
And they say, well, if you had to answer the question, pretend it's college, and what should they do with what you see? Oh, well, they should
Yeah.
do this. How would that happen? Guess what you just did? You did advisory.
Get advisory. Yep.
Oh no.
You know,
Someone put in the chat consultation, but I don't like that word either. That's
I don't either.
overused. Advisory consultation.
we're going to call it the
consultant,
WTD. What to do?
What
Yeah.
to do.
Okay,
All
let's
right.
let's call up a lawyer and trademark that.
Hold on, I'm writing it down now. I have too many trademarks in the hopper.
Right.
Well, I love it. I mean, think about it. When you put
Yeah.
a label on something, it really, Tony Proctor's WTD, Debbie Donna
Ah.
Tony's WTD.
All right. Here we go. Let's get it.
Yeah, well, franchise it.
Okay.
Well, license it. It's going to be on coffee cups. Oh,
Put it on merch. We need it on T-shirts.
Let me go on Vistaprint now. That could be the next sponsor, Vistaprint.
I love it.
Our merch site's going to have something up this afternoon.
Okay.
Oh, okay,
There we
WTD.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll
Great.
make a shirt up with
Yeah,
it.
go see our merch site. We got a cute merch site, merchandise. How I told my husband, I said, I got a merch site. He goes, what's that? I said, he's so old fashioned. Well, you buy stuff with your name on it.
Right.
Merchandise. Oh. Anyway.
Oh,
Well,
man.
okay, of all the things that you do, what is the one thing that drives you crazy?
Ooh. That's probably the same thing that drives everybody crazy. People. I think having to chase and babysit clients. Like okay, yes, you're paying me. That's fine. But help me to help you, right? For the life of me, if we're dealing with your money, and everyone is sensitive about their money, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so why is it that I have to chase you to get what we need to give you what somebody else is asking for? Because usually they're like, hey, I need my P&L for the last 18 years. Can you get that to me in 10 minutes? Because the underwriter needs it. Like,
Right.
you
And they've
know
known
about
for
this.
6 months they need it.
You
I
know.
just got a call today. Someone
Yeah.
needs a workers' comp audit. And I go, when did you get the audit notice? Oh, about 3 months ago, and they need it by Friday. I go, okay, it's going to cost you.
It's gonna
Why? I
cost
said,
you.
because I could have done it 3 months ago easily. Now,
Yep.
now I have to move things around. I said, you know how FedEx charges for rush jobs? You've just been FedExed.
That's another
one.
shirt.
Okay.
Add it to there you go, Donna. Add it to the list.
I got a list going now. Dang it.
I'm good at things. I come up with these all the
But yeah,
time.
I think that is it's definitely it's the people and let's be clear, right? We all have those clients that if we say, hey, can you get me A, B, and C? They're like, got it. Give me 24 hours and I'm gonna have everything for you. Perfect, right? But then we have those that are like, hey, can you get it to me? Oh yeah, I'm working on it this weekend. And then 12 weekends have gone by. And then they send a message and say, hey, what's the status?
I know. What's the status? Well, I'm still waiting on you, buddy. He disappeared. Did he lose his camera? Oh, continue on. Oh, there he goes.
Oh, we're back. We're back.
You're back. Oh,
Got it.
yeah, exactly. I know.
Yeah.
I had another client. She wanted to make sure she made enough estimated tax payments during the year, and we always make up the last one on payroll. She contacts me December 30th.
Well,
Didn't answer. I thought, should have called me earlier. You knew this in October when I reached out, and just now you're getting back to me? Well, I've been
yeah.
busy. Well, I'm busy now. So guess what?
Yep.
It's not happening. Well, I guess next year I should be more on top of things. Yep.
Yep.
That's the consequence. The problem is, I think, is we try to go in and rescue them because we like feeling like heroes.
We absolutely will try to rescue them because we feel bad, but then they don't appreciate that we're trying to rescue them.
It's like picking up the drunk at the bar. If we keep picking them up, they're never going to get arrested and go to jail to quit drinking.
Yep.
So if you keep fixing it or enabling their bad behavior, we'll never learn.
Yep.
Exactly. So if you don't make your estimated tax payments on time, you're going to pay a penalty. I got a call this week I got this estimated tax payment. We told you.
We told you.
You know, well, what can I do about it? Pay it. Can I fight it? No, you'll lose.
Yep.
And you'll pay me to write stupid letters.
Yep.
And you won't win. So just pay the darn thing.
That's right.
I told you how to avoid it. You didn't do it. You know, now you have to pay more. That's how it works. You know, so be better next year.
That's right. It's always next year, hopefully.
Yeah. And they'll probably do it again. They all do.
They will. I mean, we know that, right?
Yeah. Right. So it just drives me crazy. But I think you're right in that we have to give them if you don't get me this, then I can't do that.
Yep.
You know, and then we cannot jump every time
We can't.
I need this now. Can't do it now.
Can't do it now.
Unless you want to be, it's like, unless you FedEx them. I can FedEx.
Unless you want to get FedExed.
You've been FedExed. I do like that.
That is
That's a
good.
good one.
That's good. I think people understand it.
They do. They
You know,
will.
instead of rush, I think it's a rush job.
Yes.
But I think you've been FedExed. I think it has more of a zing. Don't
It
you
does.
think?
FedEx has more zing for sure.
And they get it. They get the analogy right away.
Yep.
I said, so if you want to do snail mail, get it to me sooner.
This is good.
So people drive you crazy. So, but what do you love best about this?
You know what's crazy?
The people.
I was gonna say.
I
both.
enjoy when a client has a breakthrough and they're like, oh, they have that aha moment. And I'm very appreciative when my team is able to get someone, I say get them down the field or get them across the line, whatever it might be, and they appreciate it and they recognize that without our assistance, without our support, they would not have been able to do it. They would have been stuck, they would have been lost, whatever the situation might be. And that is what continues to have me and my team showing up day in and day out.
Right.
As long as we continue to have more people that are appreciative than the folks who are driving us crazy, then it's worth it.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, when now how has AI impacted what you do in your firm or how you're working on your what you're doing every day?
So because I'm a reformed IT nerd, like I'm all in it, right?
Cool.
And it has helped to do more in less time.
Yes.
So, I think a lot of times we all probably started out with send this reply to my client. And it's easy. It's
Hope you are well. I always see that. I go, the AI wrote it. Hope you are well. Oh,
Hope
okay.
you're well.
Take that out.
But then we begin to use it for additional purposes. And so, one of the things that I started recently doing and actually shared a GPT with the team was to take the financials, look at them and make them plain so that when we have these meetings, when we're sharing it with them, that because they don't care about whether or not it's 37%.
No, they don't get it.
Am I in the black? Am I in the red? Why do I feel broke?
Am I going to be able to afford my Disney annual passes every year? Can I buy that mansion? Can I pay for my kids' college?
That's what they care about.
Your books have to answer those questions.
Yes. So being able to use it for those types of purposes is great. Internally, I've used it for HR, right? So when we've had to hire some people, we get all these doggone resumes, everything from the Starbucks barista to the president of IBM, allegedly. And it's like, can you do what I need you to do for this role? So being able to use it to, hey, here's my rubric. Look at these 5 candidates and tell me where do they fit. Also help me to understand what will be some of their strengths and what are going to be some of their opportunities for improvement, as I like to call it, but weaknesses. Like, give that to me in a very explicit manner, and then I can make a decision on whether or not I want to invite them to the next level. So things like that, where if anyone has had to hire, whether it's a contractor or an employee, you're looking at resumes, it feels like for years.
Yeah, and then you weed them out because they had a misspelling in it.
And
Could have
so
been the
now,
best candidate, but they misspelled.
receive. They misspell receive,
Yeah.
which we all have done it at some point, right? But the reality, but with that, Deb, is if you misspelled receive, right? And we have access to tools that can check that before you send, then to me that is a red flag. Because you
Exactly.
can't even
I look at
use
spellings all the
tools.
time.
Yeah, if you can't use the tools that are easily accessible, then when you come over here and we're a tech forward firm, you're going to drive me crazy. So, it's for us, I'm continuing to encourage my team, like, hey, what are we using it for? Like, I would love to know the unique use case. Like, I don't want to hear about, oh, I wrote this email, because whatever, that's light work, right? Give me like the good stuff that took what would have taken 4 hours, you knocked it out in 35 minutes. Those are the wins that I want to hear about.
Now,
So,
do you
yeah.
prefer Claude, ChatGPT, Gemini? Do you have a favorite?
So I'm a Microsoft shop, even though I don't do anything with Copilot because I think it's more crazy than any of the other ones. But I've been a ChatGPT fan since day one. A couple of folks have kind of gotten Claude in the mix. So as of today, I am probably 65% Chat and 35% Claude.
Have you tried Claude Cowork?
I have. It's pretty slick.
Now, one of the things I did that really helped is, Claude usually stops at, I forget, Opus something, and that sucks a lot of energy.
It sucks up all the, yeah.
So if you ask Claude, this is what I want to do, what's the best platform for me to use for that?
Yep.
And it will tell you, oh, you only need this for that. Oh, okay.
That's awesome.
So so I ask it every time I start something, which would be
Yeah.
best. Oh, you're going to need
That's
Opus
good.
for that, or Sonnet
for
will
that.
work. Okay, good, because I reached my limit. Boof.
Yep.
Oh, I got to wait till 2:00 in the afternoon.
And I use all, the main 3 I use are Gemini, ChatGPT, and Claude, and I use them together.
Yes.
So if I get an output in one, I'll take it in the other one and go, okay, what do rework this or do something here, and then I'll run
started
it
arguments
across.
with them.
Right.
Yes.
I've gone in and I went to ChatGPT. I said, this is what Claude said. And then I go into the other one and say, well, this is what Chat said. What do you think it should be? And it's
So
pretty
you have to make the
interesting.
third one be the referee, because they always prefer themselves.
Gemini
Yeah.
is always my referee because of the way it pulls data.
Who is?
Yeah, I said, well, Gemini.
Gemini.
Because of the way it pulls data, it's a Google search engine, basically. It'll pull the actual facts in. Like, it'll give me a link with the facts. So that's my checkpoint.
And I always
on
do
when I
double
need
check
data
your work.
points.
And if we're writing, so I go, be brutal in your analysis. Don't
Yes.
hurt my feelings.
Yep.
Yes.
And because it wants to like it's like a person. It wants us to like
It wants
them.
to hurry up. So its job is to hurry up and give you some kind of output. Even if it's got to make it up, it will,
Right.
like you said, like a child. It's just going to say something. It's just going to flat out
With
lie
massive
just to give you
confidence.
something.
Yeah.
And then start a new chat because it's degrading as the
Yes.
same chat goes
Yeah.
on. Oh, it's my boyfriend, let me tell you. I spend more time with Claude than I do with Hal. So, it gives me the output that I want,
Oh boy.
I mean, I just did one the other day. I think she had like 10 bank accounts and credit cards since 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and all of 20. What's that, 6 years?
Yeah.
Take this data and put it in a spreadsheet. Like a date, account, amount, match up the payments between the accounts, with the description.
Yep.
And then I threw it up in digits,
Okay.
and it put the vendor name in. So now I have the vendor. Oh,
Okay.
I'm like, oh, I'm like so happy.
Yeah.
There's that love story, by the way.
There's
If
that-
anyone didn't pay attention.
That love story with the.
I hear this like all the time.
I just want.
Yeah.
I just love it. So, where do you see yourself? Like, what's your next big adventure?
I people is the word of the day. Like I enjoy being around people, right? And so as I'm starting to do more and more conferences and speaking engagements, I think that is kind of what's next on the radar. I enjoy getting my hands dirty in what I do, but I'm also recognizing that I think the next rung in my purpose is to go out and pour into people. So I'm continuing to do speaking, continuing to show up in the conference circuits, and continue to do things like this. Like, this some people are like, oh my gosh, I would never do a podcast live. For me, I'm like, come on, Donna, damn, let's go. I'm excited.
We don't bite.
Because I
We
know
don't
that
bite.
there's someone who's watching who was like, oh my gosh, I just love that they said that. And so if someone is able to be positively impacted by me having the opportunity to use my voice and talents, then that's a win for me. So I
Yes.
think that's what's next. The other piece kind of in that is I did an acquisition about 10 years ago. So right as I went full time into my firm, 6 months later, I acquired another firm. But it's been 10 years that I've been itching for another one. And so I'm
It's like having
kind
another
of,
baby.
I'm checking it out, and just kind of seeing what's out there. If there's anybody who is interested in saying, hey, I want to do something different, then
So, what kind of firm? What kind of firm are you looking for? Forward facing, mainly tax. What are you shopping for?
I'm open. So if it's within the tax accounting space, it's going to be fine. We are all primarily professional service providers. And so if there's a firm that is similar to that, then that would just be an easy or easier kind of meshing of the two. But then the other piece when considering some opportunities is that they may have systems that I
Right.
need to implement, or they may have people that I just say, hey, bring the whole thing in. It's kind of like what Microsoft does. Microsoft, they're like, hey, actually it's like what my friends at QuickBooks does. Oh, we want that. Let's just go and get the whole thing.
Yeah,
Just
like
bring them all in
sheets.
here.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say what happens after the fact.
Yeah,
'cause
you
that's
won't be like them and ruin it. You'll make it better. What's your GL of choice? You mainly use QBO or
I'm QBO. Like I don't really have a QBO tattoo, but I might as well have a QBO tattoo.
I know.
Because the amount of NDAs, the amount of things that I've done for them. I drink the Kool-Aid. Okay, I drink the Kool-Aid and I pour it as well. Okay.
yeah, we're getting into Don and I are getting into digits now too.
I love that's cool.
So
Yeah.
we're excited about that. But
I'm hearing a lot of people that are trying that.
We are QuickBooks lovers.
Yep. Well, QuickBooks got us here.
Yeah.
Got us to this
QuickBooks made
point.
me a millionaire.
Yeah, it made us
multi-millionaire.
millionaires easily. Yeah.
It's just a tool, but I do like.
It's a tool.
I when people would say bad things about QuickBooks, it was like saying something bad about my kids. What do
What are
you
you talking
mean?
about?
Ah!
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's still me sometimes.
Yeah. But it's I think we're at a pivot point in our industry with the AI coming in. We don't know where it's going to go. We don't know
That's
what
right.
it's going to do. But we do know that advisory is coming up to the top. And I say that word as a little bite a little bit on that one.
The
But we know
WTP.
that, yep, we know that that's surfacing up because what the AI can do is that transactional
It does all the
stuff
drudgery
now.
stuff. We used to be,
Yeah.
sitting there punching
Yeah. key
stuff
in
in,
there.
and now the AI can do it, and then we can
Yeah.
review what happened
That's it.
Yeah.
and say, well, that makes sense. That doesn't. We still need the human brain. It's
We
kind of like
still, yes.
Yes,
Thank you.
judgment. We need judgment.
judgment, critical thinking.
Yeah.
I mean, if we did, they still have doctors. If they didn't need you can go to WebMD and get the answer.
Well, you can get an answer.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
get a
No,
answer
the
with
right
confidence.
Everything on WebMD ends in death.
Yeah. Yes. All the
But
side
we have,
effects on
we should
everything
really
is
up
death.
the game, and then if people will start seeing that we're more than data entry and an expense line on their P&L, or an asset on their balance sheet,
Yep.
that those that have accountants actually do better in their
good.
business than those that don't.
Yep.
I tell people that say, well, I think I'm going to do it myself. I say, well, you're stepping over dollars to pick up dimes. That's on you.
Wow.
And they go, what?
You already wrote that down, Donna, right?
Yeah, that's one she uses all the time. So that's I don't think
She's
I
heard
have
that
any
one.
of those ones up yet. Yeah.
But
I think it's
it's
in like
true.
4 or 5 of our podcasts. So
But it's true. They,
It's
they,
very valid. It's very valid.
they don't, I mean, and still, even with people in the profession, I can't go to a conference because I can't afford it. You're stepping over dollars to pick up dimes because
Yeah.
you don't know the one idea. You can take 3-4 days and invest in yourself. Because
Yes.
you're going to scaling. We're going to scaling, and you're teaching at scaling, and you're on a panel with Nancy at scaling.
Yes.
And what else are you doing?
So bridging, I'll be at Bridging the Gap.
Bridging the gap.
If anyone is interested, QuickBooks Connect Intuit Connect.
I know we still
there
call
you
it.
go.
Intuit Connect is happening later on this year, and so I'm going to see if I can show up there. And there's a few
Did
other
you go to
kind of-
GrowCon this year?
Yes, I just got back from
You just got back
GrowCon.
from GrowCon.
Just
Yeah,
got
we were
back
there
from
together
GrowCon.
last year.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
that
that
was
was
in
fun.
Utah. Where's it going to be next year?
Next year it will be in Scottsdale, Arizona.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cool.
okay.
So,
Yep.
so you did GrowCon. Did you speak at GrowCon this year?
I did not speak this year. Nope.
Okay. And then
I
you're going
sat
to
in
be
the audience
scaling.
and took notes.
Okay. Scaling.
Yep.
And what day you getting into scaling? Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday, yeah, because I think
Okay.
because I have my session on Sunday, so I can't show up on Sunday.
Oh, you
and
got
then
Sunday
be-
session.
Is that right? Yes, Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday. That's what it is.
Yeah, 3 days. So, okay,
Yep.
you're teaching, you're on a panel, and what else? What's 2?
And then there's another. I think there's an event that I'm doing with Tyler. I don't know if it's been
okay.
publicly disclosed or not. Again, I have so many NDAs that I've signed. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be talking right now. Someone right now is probably saying, "Tony, you're not allowed to talk during the month of May."
I know we are so excited for scaling. Donna and
it's
I
gonna be
both
fun.
doing a theater,
That's gonna be
at
awesome.
Woodard Theater. I'm teaching a class.
So I'm going to walk by and make a couple of funny faces and just see if you can stay on your game.
Okay, we'll try.
Okay, try. I'll throw you off though. 'Cause
I
I'll
agree.
get
Say,
right back.
hey, messing with you guys, it'll be me that ends up looking crazy
Yeah,
and
you'll
not you.
end up,
So
yeah.
let me reconsider that.
Oh yeah, if we're broadcast, come on in, Tony. Let's talk.
Yeah. Anyone starts to mess with me, they're up with me.
Yeah,
They're now the example.
That's right.
but it's such a
You'll
great
never
time.
beat the person with the microphone is always going to win.
I know.
Yep.
I know. So you can get heckled and put the heckler in your place.
We're both doing walking tours too, so that'll be fun.
Yeah, no,
We
that
both
will.
have a signed one, so that'll be really fun.
That'll be fun.
And yeah, and we'll be walking around with our camera.
We can't wait. And then afterwards, we're going to Disney World.
Yes,
right.
Then we're going to Disney World for 4 days.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, we can't wait.
So that'll be, yeah.
I'm starting to walk every day to build up my strength, so I can
You have to, absolutely. My
make the
goodness.
Magic Kingdom. Make Magic Kingdom.
Actually, From the hotel room to the convention at Scaling is probably
Oh,
gonna
it's
be
a long
enough
walk.
That'll get you ready by itself.
You can always tell the newbies. They always wear these real shoes. Change your shoes.
Change the shoes.
Well, what's the dress code? As casual as it can be.
Yes, right.
Shoes are very important. Nobody,
Yeah.
make sure they're comfy.
That's right.
And sweatshirts and sweaters.
I was gonna say, and bring your coat. 'Cause
Bring a
the
coat.
rooms are freezing,
Yeah, but it's walk outside.
and it's
You'll
Yeah.
roast because it's
You
the
will
hot June sun in Florida.
In
But it's
Florida.
great for your hair because it's very humid. So your hair gets very fluffy.
It's not great for my hair.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it doesn't
No,
work for my hair either.
No.
You know, but it's hot. You know, so but they have a pool. You can go in the pool,
They do.
and everything's air conditioned. So as we wrap this up, what's the one big thing you would like to tell everybody? Your one big idea or inspiration that you want to tell everybody that's listening?
Do you? I think so many times we are trying to be somebody else or do what somebody else did. And I, we sat here and we just kind of dropped a couple of nuggets here and there, but it has to have your sauce on it.
Yes.
Right. And so I tend to tell people that take what you need and just put the rest on the shelf for later or just discard it, whatever it might be. But just don't try to be somebody else, because that's where this whole imposter syndrome piece comes into play. Yes, because you are trying to be somebody that you are not.
Right.
So embrace who you are. We
Yes.
all are quirky, right? So don't think that, oh, they look so polished. No, that's because they happen to be polished in this moment. Give them 10 minutes and you will see the quirkiness come out of them, right?
You see the
So
drool.
Just embrace it. Embrace it. Do you run your firm the way that you want to run your firm? It's yours.
Yes.
Do it your way. If people don't like it, then there's somebody else down the
Get new
street that they
people.
can go. So I think that's the big. Do you, boo? As
I
they
love
say.
that. Do you? And you said, your sauce. So I think we should make WTD sauce.
So my GPT inside the firm is TP sauce. So anything you put into it, it will spit it out the way that I would generally say it.
Okay. Love it. Love it.
That is perfect. Of
Well,
course
we
she
wanna
picks up
thank
on
you
that
for
one.
taking the time today. We ran a little over, but we were having such a good time
That's
chatting,
good.
and that you came on the show today. It's a real honor. So thanks
you.
so much, Tony.
Thank you for giving me an opportunity to schedule this 3 years ago. I am so appreciative.
Well, you're a real superstar in this industry. So,
Thank you so much.
we just love having you. So I will see you in June. We'll see you in June.
Absolutely.
So, okay, Donna, sign us off.
All right.
All right, well, thank you for spending time with us today on Bookkeepers on Fire. If something from this conversation stuck with you, carry it forward, write it down, tattoo it somewhere reasonable. Your work matters, your voice matters, and you matter. Even on the days when a client Venmos you their kid's babysitter, or Venmos the kid's babysitter from the business account and calls it consulting. If you're a bookkeeper or accounting pro who wants to be a guest on Bookkeepers on Fire, the sign-up link to get on the waiting list is in the show notes. Can't wait to see you next time. Now go close the books like the unpaid hero you secretly are.